Dogs can smell fear, but can they sniff out the truth? Your dog might actually be smarter than you're giving it credit for. Have you ever wondered why your dog is particularly agitated or even aggressive only with certain people? A study has shown that in reality, dogs are capable of recognizing a bad person. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It has already been proven that dogs are empathetic animals and are able to recognize human feelings such as sadness, anger, and happiness. But to come to the conclusion that dogs can sniff out the truth without even feeling the person's emotion, that is super interesting. A dog can pick up on whether a person is good or bad through a number of means, including their tone and their body language. These are not things that we would necessarily notice, but dogs are extremely sensitive to this sort of thing. Dogs have an abundance of social intelligence skills. This helps them pick up on your cues and also pick out warning signals from other people. Dogs are pack animals whose survival historically has depended on correctly interpreting behavioral cues from those around them. Dog instincts are survival instincts. At times when you've been out and about with your canine companion, maybe you've noticed their behavior change when you encounter someone. Dogs are not great at hiding their personal opinions and will show how they feel. When your dog is around a good person, you will generally find that it runs up to the person, wags its tail, jumps up and licks the person's face, and seems excited to be around the person. If your dog is around a bad or not honest person, the signs will be very different. So, why are dogs so adept at sensing whether a person is good or bad? Well, dogs are extremely sensitive when it comes to the way in which humans act and sound. This is what enables them to determine whether a person is good or bad and whether a person likes dogs or dislikes them. It turns out, dogs are pretty good at picking up on human behavior. Science says so. A team led by Akiko Takuoka of Kyoto University in Japan conducted a study which found out that dogs actually know if you're to be believed or not. It now seems clear that if you frequently lie to dogs, they lose their trust in you and begin to act as if they can no longer rely on the information that you give them. Humans have known for a long time that if you point at an object, a dog will run to it. Researchers utilized this information in their study. The first study involved 24 dogs and relied on the fact that dogs will reliably go in the direction that a human being points to. In the first stage, researchers pointed towards bowls filled with hidden food and noticed as the dogs ran towards it. The second stage saw the dogs being signaled towards empty bowls, and they rushed towards it as well, but found them empty. When they pointed to bowls filled with food in the third stage, the dogs appeared to be refusing to believe the signal. None of the 24 dogs responded in the third stage of the experiments. The scientists believe this implies that the canines unanimously found the person pointing wasn't trustworthy due to the previous experience. Did the dogs learn that all people are unreliable in this task, or that only this particular person is a liar? Previous research has shown that dogs make judgments about the personality and behavior of specific people, and do not generalize to all people. In other words, if you lie to your dog forms the opinion that your word isn't good and will behave accordingly. Dogs have more sophisticated social intelligence than we thought. This social intelligence evolved selectively in their long life history with humans, said Takuoka, who was also surprised that dogs were quick when they devalued the reliability of a human. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.